Okay, I might have one or two things that I need to get off my chest. When I was growing up, I was a bit of a serial cheater. Like within reason, there wasn't a, thievery and things like that going on, but I wasn't the most honest of people all the time. For example, probably participated in maybe 4 or 5 40-hour famines, but actually only ever completed one. Monopoly, another example. Probably better not to have played with me, considering I often decided that I would be the banker in order for me to be able to steal the most money from the bank. School maths test. Didn't really study well enough, so thought I'd bring my study with me. But now it's time for the real confession. I suppose with all of this history of cheating that I have, I've been really worried about history repeating itself, or at least it's being a self-fulfilling prophecy. When I started out doing this project, I was really determined that I wasn't going to cheat, that I wasn't going to compromise on this project, that no matter how hard it was going to be, that I was going to get through it and do it. But to be honest, this is so much harder than I have ever anticipated anything doing. It's been building up slowly, but this last week has been the hardest week that I think I've ever experienced. You see, normally I'm quite a positive person. You guys pretty much all know me. I really like being joyful and happy in life and trying to see the positive side of things. But there have been a few factors that have brought me to breaking point. Last Tuesday it was. First factor would be that my diet is just really carbohydrate heavy, and it's driving me mental. I really miss fresh fruit and vegetables. Mostly I'm just eating pasta and rice and Weet-Bix, and that's kind of it that I eat in my day. And secondly, is this constant tiredness that I have. I'm walking 14 kilometers a day, and I spend all day on my feet at work, and it's exhausting. It's so hard to get up in the morning and do the rest of it. But mostly in the end, it's the constant fighting of this never-ending temptation. So being really tired and having a bad diet has made this mental fight really, really difficult. And these mental temptations have been really simple things in a sense, which is what's been surprising me. I miss the way that I do community. I really miss going and sitting in cafes. I miss hanging out with people under normal circumstances. I miss catching a bus one day if I'm tired. I miss enjoying my break by just sitting there and drinking a coffee or something like that. These are the things that I've been finding really difficult. Just don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful and so blessed that I've had lots of friends that have taken me out to dinner and sent me care packages and really been supporting me and providing for me. And it hasn't just been for the food or anything like that, but I've been thankful mostly for the company and the community and the support that that's been bringing, and I'm endlessly thankful for that, because without that, I think I would have crashed and burned a lot sooner than I have, in a sense. But Tuesday was the culminating day. I've never been in a mood so black, so dark, in a really long time as I was on Tuesday. I was just so spiteful at this project, angry that I've been doing this. It's really frustrated, really resentful that I had to walk to work, and I was just in a bad mood, and in the end I was just screw you all, I'm buying a coffee. Which doesn't sound like much, I suppose, but up to that point, I'd already spent $41.40, is what I've worked out. And it meant that I only had 60 cents left, and coffee costs more than 60 cents, so it means that I've been $2 over on my budget. And it doesn't sound like much. I spent $44 in a month instead of $42 in a month. But it means everything in a sense. It's been frustrating and annoying since then that I did this and that I gave into that temptation. But as I've been reflecting on it, I'm going to be honest with you, is that I kind of don't really care that I did it. I know that you guys might be annoyed that I don't really care in a sense, but in the end I think it just proves how difficult this life is. I wouldn't wish this life on anyone. It's been awful. It's been awful to be so stuck in poverty that you get angry at everyone, you get angry at the things that you can't do and you want to do, that you want to do for yourself, that you want to do for the people that you love, and you can't do it. And so in the end it proves more to me that this is not the type of life that I want anyone to live. And even though I couldn't do it, I think it says something more about I don't want them to have to do it. I hate that my friends, these people that I love and I care about, that have to live like this. And yes, I know that there's currency differences, you can find more for your dollar over there or whatever, but it doesn't mean that this is an easy life for them either. So that's all I have to say.